I was up this morning at about 10 to 5. Nice free car park as well. Lovely. So just before I went to hospital for my hernia operation, I did half a Newlands round. I went up Dalehead, I did Hindscarth and Robinson, and I said after my operation I'll come back and do the other half of the horseshoe, which is Catbells, Maiden Moor and High Spy. It's -4 at the moment, not a breath of wind, but that cold is taking my breath away. It really is chilly. But forecast is good, so I'm going to get cracking. About 200 yards and the first fall of the day. So far I've been going 5 minutes, so I've got a long way to go yet, so hopefully that's the first and last fall of the day. Nice vantage point here, just taking 5 minutes while the sun comes out. Isn't that a lovely sight? And from here we can see 2 lakes. I can see Derwent Water, and over in the distance there we can see Bathenswaite Lake. Now most people will know, but some people will definitely not know, Bathenswaite is the only lake in the Lake District. All the rest are either waters or meres. Derwent Water, Windermere, Buttermere, and so on and so on. So if you didn't know, it's a canny little pub question, that. I know some people say, what, Catbells? What, again? Derwent Water, again? Yeah, again. I love it here. It's absolutely gorgeous. Standing on that false summit there now that so many people get caught out with. Think they're at the top and then they've got a little bit more to go yet. But the wind's just slowly getting up a bit there now, and like I say, there's a good nip in the air, which is nice when you walk on, but a bit chilly when you're standing. So the Newlands Horseshoe, absolutely gorgeous. One that I've been wanting to do for many a year. I always said I'd get round to doing it, but to be honest, I hate to admit it, but to do it all in one go there now at my age is going to be a bit much. So what I've done is I've split it into 2. I did Dalehead, Hindscarth and Robinson, and today we're going up Catbells, Maiden Moor and High Spy, and that's the second part of the horseshoe. Not seeing a soul. Yeah, it's absolutely deserted up here. And maybe it's just as well when I fell flat on my face before. My pride took a bit of a hit, I must admit, so thank goodness there was nobody there to see it, or even worse, film it. Good God, what a nightmare that would be. But anyway, I've had a canny little break here. It's tempting when you got views like that to wait for a bit and just to enjoy it, but I need to push on. Might have something to eat up there like as well. Mrs. Metalman's packed us a nice lunch, so I think that'll be my first stop for something to eat, I think. Always late to the top, and for kids it's a real adventure coming up here. I know I brought my grandson up here a couple of years ago, and he loved the scrambling up the rocks because it's absolutely great fun. This bit here is hands and feet. No way around it. There's no defined path up. It's just pick a route and hopefully you pick the easiest route. Whew. And the summit of Catbells. Again, I don't know how many times I've been up here. Always a gorgeous view, no matter which way you look. And what we're going to do there now, we're going to plough on and we go follow the path there, and we're going to go up to Maiden Moor, and then the final summit of the day further on up, I Spy. Now that the wind's dropped, I've got away from the top, I think I'll use the facilities, nobody about. One thing to be very careful of in weather like this, there's a lot of water coming off the fells, especially if it goes across the road. It freezes on the road and you can't see it. It's just a sheet of black ice, and that's exactly what happened to me there this morning. Never saw it. As soon as I put my foot on the road, I just took off and I just couldn't stop. But like I say, luckily there was nobody there to see it. What a nightmare that would have been. I would hate to be trending on Twitter. But either way, let's push on. I've been wanting to do this walk for at least a couple of years. When I saw my very good friend Mr. Mountain and Mike, he did an absolutely superb video of this walk, and when I seen it, it really inspired me to do this walk. So Mike was the inspiration for me doing this walk, so I'm going to do this walk in honour of Mike today. So second summit of the day, Maiden Moor for the first time. Not the best summit cairn, but having said that, a superb view all the way around, and wind's got up again there now, so I'm not going to hang about, just going to plough straight on to High Spy, and then eventually then I'll have my lunch. So that's where we're heading next. Really enjoying this walk there now. The path from Maiden Moor to High Spy, so it's very, very pleasant walking. Great path to walk on. A few icy bits, I've had to do a bit of a detour, but what a day to be out, what a day to be alive. Oh God, I am loving it. I've had another invite from another world famous YouTuber to do a collaboration walk with him. It's one that I've picked. It's I won't say where. It's one I've done a few times before, but I don't think he's done it before. So hopefully he hasn't, and it's a really nice one, and I think he'll really enjoy it. I'm not going to say who it is yet, because we have been going to do something before. I mean, last year we said we were going to get something together, and it didn't happen. So I mean, when I say get something together, I mean nothing kinky, nothing like that. I mean, it's just a walk, but it didn't happen last year, so hopefully it will this year, and we'll have a really good walk out together. Like I say, I'm not going to say what it is. Kind of young lad, bit grumpy, but I always used to call him Mountain Mike's son, because he reminds me a lot of Mike. But I say a really canny lad, so something to look forward to with that one. I'm really looking forward to it. Almost. It's a midday there now, sun out. It's still very, very cold, and it's still very icy. 10-minute talk to a canny young lass there, and well, I'm huffing and puffing walking this. She's running it with a dog. Talking about making you feel inadequate, but either way, the snow on the top of the hills, mountains, absolutely stunning. What a day. And I say Mrs. Metalman not with us today, but I gave her a nice little surprise yesterday. I booked us 3 nights at the Premier Inn at Fort William next May. So up in Scotland, for the people who don't know. But if you do get the good weather, what a place. So really looking forward to that. I'm not going to promise anything because obviously Fort William, right next to Ben Nevis, the highest mountain in Great Britain. I've already done it 3 times, so I've got nothing to prove. But having said that, if I get a nice day, who knows? Every time I've done it, at the end of the day, I've always said never ever again. But summit of Ben Nevis, it's absolutely out of this world. So watch this space for next year. So that's the route we've took over from Maiden Moor. And we're looking down into the Newlands Valley there. And over there I can see the final destination of the day, High Spy Summit, and looks quite an impressive cairn as well. About 4 hours to get up here, but yeah, I mean, don't laugh, don't mock the afflicted. But yeah, I've took my time, especially after that early morning fall. I have took my time, and I've stopped constantly, just taking in all the views like I always do. So I've just been messing about, or as Mrs. Metalman says, fannying about. Well, I've just been enjoying myself, having a great day. Top of High Spy, like 652 metres, I think. But what a stunning view. Absolutely stunning. And down there at the very top we can just see Dalehead cairn, which is very impressive when you get up to it. And that's where I was seven weeks ago. Really enjoyed the day, really enjoyed the walk. I needed to push myself. I went back to work last week and I struggled, to be quite honest. From 6 weeks of doing nothing to doing 10 miles on the Thursday and then 10.25 miles walking on the Friday, it was a bit of a shock to the system. So the only way to get your fitness back is to come out and do something and push yourself. 12:30 there now. I've sat for too long as usual. I've talked to people for too long as usual. I'm going to start setting back. Even though I put another 2 layers on, I'm starting to shiver a bit there now. So I need to get on my toes. But when you got views like that, it's hard, very hard to leave them, to be quite honest. Had Mrs. Metalman on WhatsApp there. Want to know where I am, how I'm getting on. I would just like to thank everybody for coming along with us today. It's always very much appreciated, and if you've enjoyed the video, I mean, please give it a like. That's very much appreciated as well. If you want to see any more of these videos, please consider subscribing, and if you want to follow us on Facebook or Instagram, I'll put links to both of them down below. So I'm going to get my toes there now. Hopefully we'll see you on the next one.